Epa, Super Saiyan chicos and chicas. How are you guys doing today? I hope you guys are doing pretty damn good. Alright. This should be short if I'm not mistaken. I hope it's short. But just coming in with some story time. Why not? You guys I think may love these things. I know some of you guys when I finish stream will like these. I'm trying to make videos on these things as they happen. So last week on Friday, and that's last week, well it doesn't matter. It was last week on Friday at the moment. So when I uploaded, it might be 2 weeks ago. Who fucking knows? The point is, on the 16th of Friday, there we go, of February, I went to work in person because we were doing some meeting there and stuff like that. So I'm like, fuck it, why not? Free food. Fuck yeah. So my job is basically almost an hour away from my house. So I work from home usually. So usually, you see here, this is where I work. I have my laptop right here, and I got the gaming PC down there. So I have like these switches that I click, and then my monitors switch to the laptop, and then if I click it, then I'm doing YouTube like right now. So I use the same station. So what happened is like I'm driving to work right now. You see, because I hit the gym and stuff like that, I'll drink like protein and then creatine. And I don't know if sometimes, like especially on an empty stomach or whatnot, those don't mix that well. But what happens is like this does happen all the time, but sometimes, you know, you get the urge of farting, right? And what happens is like usually I'm at home. So because I'm here, let's say I fart, and if it's a kind of a wet one, you know, I just go to my bathroom. It's like right there, right there. I just run into the bathroom and I take shit. Nothing happens. No foul. There we go. Ow. I was driving. I was on the highway. So I let one rip because I had the urge to fart. I'm like, fuck it. I always fart. Let one out. Well, it was a really nasty wet one. And that little wet fart, and it wasn't a big one. It was a small fart, but it was wet enough that, let's just say, I had some leakage. And what happened is that some of that leak on my boxer. And as I'm driving, I'm like, I can't believe, like, because I started feeling like I'm like, I think my butthole is wet. And I'm like driving, I'm like, oh man, I think my butthole is wet. Butthole feels weird. So I keep driving, I drive, I get to my job, right? I did some nasty ass shit where I went in and I touched my boxer. So I moved my hand, I touched my boxer, and I felt wet. And I'm like, oh no. And when I looked at my hand, oh yeah, I had some peanut butter. And I'm like, oh fuck. And then I'm like, all right, it's fine, it's fine. I'll just go to the bathroom, I'll wipe myself, and I'll just stay on with my jeans. I have some blue jeans. But then I look, I try to look and see, and I saw a spot on my jeans. I'm like, oh, fuck me. That was a bad one. Then so I wiped the chair, the car chair, just in case, because if it leaks on the chair, that's it. You're fucked. Your car is gonna smell like ass for a while. So I had some random like towels on the floor and whatnot, and I just put that, and I even put like paper. Like I have some old mail in the car that I picked up sometime and leave in the car, and I just stacked the mails too, and I put my butt on the mail. And then I had like first I told one of my coworker, the managers, I'm like, hey yo, look, are you in the private spot? He's like, yeah. I'm like, all right, look, I shit myself, all right. I'm gonna be late to the meeting, and he's like, are you kidding? I'm like, I'm not kidding. It sounds funny. I shit myself. All right. So I'm gonna drive to Ross because that's where I was gonna go first. I'm gonna drive to Ross and get myself a new pair of pants. So know that I'm here. I'm just gonna have to handle this business first. I actually ended up going to Target because as I was pulling in, I saw Ross, but then I saw Target. I'm like, oh fuck yeah, like, Target has even more shit. I went to Target, and this was the most expensive shit I ever took. I spent $80 because I bought these pants that are like the comfortable that I like wearing, and then I ended up buying a pack of boxers because my boxer was shit on, and then I bought baby wipes so I could clean my ass. So the first thing I do is like I walk into Target and I'm walking and I'm trying as normal as I can because I have shit. Like you can see a spot on my pants by my butt. Shit. So I just walk in like nothing happened, and I go in. And I could feel like the pants in my boxer like hitting my lower like butt, and I could feel the wetness. Oh fuck me! So I went in there, and then the big stone was taken. I don't know what the fuck the guy was doing, because that guy was like all I heard was like clapping. I just kept hearing. I don't know what they were doing, and it was weird. And it was like a cigar on the floor, like a brown cigar. I don't know what the fuck he was doing. Like I didn't ask question. I'm taking shit, and I shit myself. I'm the last person who could judge anyone. So I go, I try to take that shit. It smells horrific. Clean my ass. Boom, I get out. Still with those shitty pants. Except I took off the boxer this. Oh no, I still have my boxer, right. So I went to the clothing section. I got some pants, I got some boxer, and I went in, and apparently at that Target, they don't have no one like they're standing there to check you in to like give you a number so you get some clothes or whatnot. So I took advantage of that and I just put on the new clothes. I put on the new clothes. I'm like, all right, fuck it. I'm not gonna wear my shitty ass clothes anymore. I'll just have them scan it. So whatever. I got that. I got my baby wipes because I knew I was gonna take another shit, but I was gonna do it fucking at the company. And then I went ahead and it was time to pay. And then time to pay, bro, the guy that the cashier was fucking awesome. He already knew. I'm like, yo, I'm sorry. Like, you have to scan. Scans, I have them on. He's like, all right, bro, it happens. And I'm like, thanks, dude. I know, I fucked up, bro. I'm usually working from home, so I just, he's like, bro, it happens. Don't worry about it. You're not the first. You get. I'm like, all right, thank you. I paid for my shit. I did. And then I got to work and everything was fine. Obviously, my manager found out eventually because, like, the other guy, I told him, like, yo, you won't believe this. And then my manager, what's up? I'm like, bro, I just shit myself coming here because I decided to fart. And then he just laughed. He's like, don't worry, it happens. I'm like, oh, shit, it happens. Apparently, everyone shit themselves. I'm like, all right, well, fuck, man. I joined the shit club, man. I joined the shit club. I've never had this happen. Like, the only time I ever shit myself was when I was, like, a teenager. So, I was drinking tap water, right? And it was a time where the tap water got bad. There down there in Florida, it was like Davy, and I didn't know this. And then we didn't find out because like we didn't know because we didn't really watch the news. We only watched like Cartoon Network and shit. And then everyone in the house had diarrhea. And then I was in the bed and I felt like farting. I'm like, I let one in out, and then I felt, and I put my hand. And I started running, and then I felt all the shit like all that water shit falling in my hand. I'm running to the toilet. I'm like fuck 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 fuck. So that's as far as I ever like shit myself. This time I shit myself. I shit myself. I had to wash my pants like twice because that shit was not coming out. Bro, it's like it was bad. So I guess that was funny because I'd never had that shit happen. And also it was when I was going to work, and it was just the funniest shit because I'm going to work. I shit myself. I was late because I was like fucking in that situation. And I just thought it was pretty funny to share with you guys. Let me know in the comment section. Have you guys had something similar happen? How many of you guys have shit yourselves? And yeah. See you guys in the next one, alright? I hope you guys enjoy it. Love you guys, and Super Saiyan Gang. We're out.